19th. Zarco finds himself on the grid. It's been another pretty poor weekend so far in the Netherlands for HRC. Zarco 19th, Mia 20th, Luca Marini 21st, and Taka Nakagami, a former Moto2 race winner here in Assen, finds himself down in 23rd place on the grid, a grid which we can now look at here ahead of this 13-lap Tissot sprint.
Yeah, that is the 7th time in 8 that Johan Zarco is the top Honda, but as you can see, we've got to wait a long time to see him. Bagnaia, Martin Vinales on the front row, Alex Marquez, Aleix Espargaro and Di Gianantonio on the second row. Di Gianantonio had to come through qualifying 1. As you can see, everyone going for the hard front soft rear combination, at least on the front 2 rows of the grid. Anyway, on the 3rd row, we find Marc Marquez, with Frankie Morbidelli going for the medium front tyre in the middle of row 3. Brad Binder 9th from Pedro Acosta, Enea Bastianini and Raul Fernandez, who had a big crash in free practice 2 this morning. So pleased to see Raul Fernandez on the grid. Fabio Quartararo 13th from Jack Miller and Marco Bezzecchi, who has had a tough weekend to put it mildly. Alex Rins 16th ahead of Miguel Oliveira and a prettier wildcard, Lorenzo Savadori. The first Honda is back on row 7. That's Johan Zarco, as mentioned. 7th time out of 8 he's been the top Honda in qualifying. He's got Joan Mir and Luca Marini alongside him. Augusto Fernandez 22nd at a circuit that he's taken Moto2 victory in the past. And Taka Nakagami completes your grid in 23rd. So
there is the helicopter shot of one of MotoGP racing's most iconic and historic venues. Next year, when we come back to Assen, it will be the centenary year. They have been racing in this part of the world for 99 years, since 1925. What about the modern-day superstars of MotoGP then? Now they're going to give us a thriller over this Tissot sprint. Maverick Vinales just taking on some liquids now. Then
sublime all this weekend, but you're more experienced than most, and you know how you can't be overconfident going into a race. I'd love your thoughts, and also about Enea.
Yeah, Enea doesn't found really the confidence while we did take a decision to make a new setup for the race that is just a test for tomorrow. Maybe it works, maybe not, but we think that it was good to take this risk.